I'm getting an awful lot of messages and questions about the situation in the U.S. right now with the one person who is no longer with us, who is seen by a martyr by some, and the exact opposite by others. And look, no one should be taken down for speaking their own truth, their own beliefs. No one. And no one should speak for entire groups of other people who don't look like them, or whose lives they could not possibly understand. That's all true. And both can be true. Someone can be a young father and husband, and what some would term a believer, and also say horrific things. People do it all the time. It's not the problem. It's not great, but it's not the root of the problem. The root of the problem is this. We are all, to one degree or another, walking around, most of us, almost all of us, walking around this planet full of fear. There are two things in life. There is fear and there is love. And fear is usually used to oppress, to control. That's certainly true in this case, on both sides of it. The problem is that all of this is more fuel for the fire that is fear. And it's in times like this in history, it's easy enough to go back and look, that things that start with an H or a G or a couple W's start. This is what it starts from. When people are so afraid of losing their privilege, of losing the things that they've had, the way of life they've had, they're holding on by their fingernails, and as they're holding on by their fingernails, they're kicking the next guy down. Nothing good comes of controlling or suppressing the rights and the sovereignty of others. Nothing. And the end of the story is, again, if you look in the history books, it will affect us all. So, those are my thoughts for now.